Okay. That's marker. Yeah, I am.
I catch a glimpse of the man tailing us. He's got the easy posture and the
I'm
liquid
more than
metal
willing to give
smile of
that
a
up.
seasoned killer. In the rear view, his eyes burn like ice above a jagged scar.
No! How did he find me?
Who?
Do we normal members get... Do we normal members get kicked or problems when we actively search for another guild? If you want to leave the guild, look for another guild mate. I don't know if there are any rules. I'm an officer in raids, and I'm a raid lead, and I am a tactics guy. I don't often go to the Discord because there's always discussion of certain things, and there's too much bickering sometimes going on. I'm like, yeah, let them figure it out. You do you, man. I'm not. Hey.
Time you came home, darling.
Nellie? Who is that?
Looks like you found a little tour guide, Eleanor.
But I don't know if there are rules against it. If you want to look, you look. I can't stop you. But yeah, there is a possibility there will be. But that's your thing. If you want to change it, I think we can't stop somebody that wants to change the guild.
Got no quarrel with you, smuggler. Pull over, and you can drive away clean.
We can't, Gia. Please, we can't.
Don't worry, kid. Just keep your head down. This will be over soon.
Why? You want to leave? Enemy vehicle can be done to select a weapon, then an enemy vehicle to shoot. Each weapon can only be used once a turn. Over location to preview your badge. A location to move there. Move forward costs more than move back. Can combine attack. By selecting the ability and then choose.
Still paying off this heap!
Uh-oh. Some items interact heat, huh? High heat improves brass talent checks, but worse than hustle checks. Low heat does the opposite. High heat is also leads to more enemies. Gosh. Enter.
It doesn't have to go like this. Give it up!
Ah, fuck up.
Another notch on the dash.
Alright. This ain't a job,
did
though.
it,
If you
Gia.
want to
He's
leave, then
gone.
leave. Don't make it awkward for everybody when you announce that you're looking for a girl. Probably just want to know if I will get literally or probably kicked when I look around. I thought Brooke might know if it's okay or not. Sorry for making it awkward. That's not my intention. Sorry. Why would you get kicked? It doesn't make sense, doesn't it? This ain't a gang or something. We got to kill you if you want to leave. Hey. You need to have. Hey, if you no longer have fun, you change. I mean, literally, I made raid reach, yeah, and I'm more than. I mean, you just told me do the things that you want to do. You said I want to go to the gym more on Friday. I should go to the gym on Friday and not raid. I'm more than willing to say, hey, I have an officer position. I don't mind giving up my officer position. I don't mind giving up my tanking spots if I'm happier not doing those things. If you think, the only thing I don't want you to do is like go to another guild, don't find anything that you want to do, and then return. Don't guild hop saying I'm gonna find a better thing and then return if it doesn't work out. That's gonna create awkward feelings. I once back in Vanilla and TBC, I knew it to a bloke like that. He came into a guild, he paid, got gear, left for a better guild. Then it went nasty with that other guild and he returned, and he did that several times. He always returned to our guild, but he server hopped to another guild. He joined other guilds because at a certain point he was like, oh, we don't have enough progression, I want more progression. Hey. We are, we say that we're casual, but we still raid twice a week. I don't know if that's still casual. And then the willingness to actually push to heroic. Hey, that's you. Hey. There's a. I assume if you want to stay on the similar level and focus on heroic, you're gonna join a guild and they're gonna require more of you.
That was too easy. We need to get off this island, now.
Hey.
Stop! All vehicles leaving Astoria Bay require an exit permit.
I got my papers. Verified this morning by...
All exit permits from before noon today are considered void. You'll have to acquire a new permit inside the terminal.
Look, maybe there is some other arrangement we can reach. I flash a clip of greenbacks underneath my outstretched expired permit. The guard looks unimpressed. Damn upper snobs, too good for money.
Ma'am, that might fly where you're from, but not up here. You'll have to get a permit like everyone else. Now move.
He waves me on, and I drive towards an open spot near the entrance of the terminal. People mill about, laughing in the sun, but something's off. The world feels grainy and sluggish, like I'm wading through sand. I need to keep the girl close.
Hey. I remember. Hey. I have a story. I had a buddy of mine, and that goes back to the war within season 1. We were on a bus. An item dropped. He had second best roll. Yeah. And all of a sudden, the person that won it was like, yeah, it's not for me. And he just gave it away to an officer. And then he complained about it. And I heard about it that he was literally reprimanded by other officers because he complained about him being the second best roll and an officer getting the item that had rolled lower than him. And yeah, sometimes and that was a buddy of mine that returned to the game and he joined the guild because of me.
There's not a dark cloud in the sky or a black hat in the crowd, but my shoulders remain tense. We're killing time in a sea of hard limbs, well-used pocket watches, and dull chatter, waiting for a permit. Bureaucracy moves slow in the uppers without the right type of love to grease the wheels.
Gia? Are you sure we can't take my briefcase? It's very important.
Better off out of sight than getting swiped in a pickpocket's hunting ground. See that? I nod and put a spotlight on an act I've played myself. A gal trips into a gentleman. The gentleman goes to help her. And the bag he's briefly forgotten about glides away in the hands of her partner.
Jeepers! Oh, that poor man. We should
do nothing. Right now, we keep our heads down and avoid bringing attention to ourselves.
Oh.
Look, no one's prying my stash open, and I've got an eye on the car. Besides, we'll be back in the Chimera in no time.
Right. What's the phrase? Staying low. I'm just worried because... Oh, Gia, look! Cotton clouds! Oh, I haven't had uppers candy in years.
The girl runs off, leaving me to idle in line.
Hey. Paul?
Hey, don't wander off. She stops, but only long enough to shoot me a grin and a wave. An innocent invitation to come along. The vendor sculpts pink and blue clouds for passengers in search of a sweet souvenir. Nellie looks ready to buy out the whole stand. The speakers call out names with far more cheer than they deserved. Dreamland, Nation's Crusade, and so on. None were ours. My neck itches at every careless shoulder bump and lingering eye. Nobody unusual, but the itch doesn't quit. The girl seems determined to stay obvious. We've still got time before the ferry leaves, but I growl as I give up my spot in line and beat feet after her. The girl's busy drilling the vendor about sugar to syrup ratios. I throw a look and she focuses on picking out a flavor. A stick of cotton later, I heard her back in line. Unfortunately, it hasn't moved. I let her get in a few sweet bites before I feed her something bitter.
Here, do you guys like this type of game or this setting, like the noir settings from the 1930s, 1940s, mafia and corruption? Do you like these things?
What did that scarred-up black hat want with you? Her face falls mid-bite. The pink cloud
sags it looks
like
cool, but
balloon.
yeah, it might not. Yeah, it's not action-based. Hey, Zabarus, look up a movie called Oscar with Sylvester Stallone. I love that movie. My face.
I've thought of at least 5 different ways to explain it, but it's complicated. Usually I'd ask someone for advice, but he's not here.
You knew who that was. You'd seen him before. Who is he?
I don't know.
That wasn't your average tracker. He was big time. Someone you hire when there's no room for error. Someone with deep pockets is after you. And that black hat's not going to give up till he's finished the job.
I...
The girl's whole body gives up with a single deep breath. She seems almost relieved to spill the beans.
He's the reason I ran. I saw him at Olympus Park. I saw what he did.
Uh-oh.
And I'm guessing he didn't want any witnesses.
Gia, I don't know what he's going to do.
Nothing is what. Not while you're with me. She perks up at the small glint of hope, and I give her a half-hearted smile. It's one thing to deal with a tracker, but if this guy is a hired killer too, I need to be more careful. Look, kid, I got shot at for you. I was told to expect a simple transport, and now I'm stuck looking over my shoulder. You owe me a whole lot more than it's complicated. What's in the case?
I'm sorry. You're right. And I'm sorry you got shot at. It's my research. It's very important, but I don't know why anyone else would want it.
I give her a side eye. I need the whole picture, but all I'm getting is an unfinished canvas.
It's the well.
Okay.
What about it? So a bodega sign falls off and disappears every now and then. Neighborhood's already coming to pieces anyhow.
It's expanding. Getting bigger. Stronger. It's going to get bad, Gia. Really bad.
You're pulling my leg.
No! I swear, Gia! The car!
Minutes. I'd only taken my eyes off the car for a few damn minutes. Time stops long enough for me to catch the tail end. The glare of green lights, the lift of red-white metal, and the blur of a black hat. They took my car.
Gia! My research was in the car. What are we going to do?
We're going, now. Ferry's here. I know a place we can hide on board, but we gotta move.
But...
No buts, kid. Move. If they've got the car, we've got to assume they're on our tail. We stick to the plan, get to the lowers, and hole up somewhere safe. After that, we're gonna figure out how you're getting my car back.
Oh, let me see. Level up and enhance your crew talents and attributes to improve your bonus. Each crew member has access to different talents. Access your talents by selecting the crew portrait on the top left. Okay, how much? Talents 2. Level 3 smuggler. Now I'm gonna have a look at these abilities. When you heal a vehicle, apply an energized status effects to the top. 2 AP. Allied vehicles next to this vehicle gain a haste. Yeah. At the end of the turn, adjacent enemy vehicle receives ancient failure status. The vehicle affected by ancient failure is forced to move backwards at the start of each of its turns. For each round that you avoid taking damage, gain 1 damage to all light weapons and receive 1 hit. Light weapons apply Aether Brain. Okay. I want the healing actually. I want the healing. I I want to also get Smooth Talker, but deal damage to a vehicle. Vehicle missing.
The Hole is a barrenless refuge, rotting and hidden in a forgotten corner of the city. It offers sanctuary to every soul who finds freedom at the end of a gun or the bottom of a bottle. It is the safety of the shadows.
Oh, is this your hideout, Gia? It's like a pirate's cove or a raider's den.
More like a sinkhole. Watch your step, kid. You'll sooner run into a back alley mugger than a swashbuckler out here.
So, what's next? We need to formulate a strategy.
My place. I need a drink. And you need to finish explaining what the hell got my car stolen.
What is this one?
Hello.
I struggle with fire.
You enjoy captaining a ferry?
It's my job.
Come on. Nobody does what you do for as long as you have if they don't love it. Right? The old man's eyes are roomy with time and pain, and a loneliness like the open sky.
Sure, miss. It's a wonder an old swab like me ever got to fly.
So, what's your story anyway?
Miss?
Like, were you born here? How'd you get into the ferry game?
No. My family come from Maine. Fishermen. That's how I learned to pilot a tug.
And what brought you to New York? Throg winces, like his gammy leg is giving him pain. Or like I dredged something up from some dark depths. Something he didn't want to remember.
Ah, well, that would be Ella May, my wife.
You salty old dog. I didn't know you were married. I'm just having fun with the old boatman, just trying to raise a smile on that dour leather mid of a face. But I can see I've wounded him, and I feel a twist of guilt.
Long time ago, miss. A real long time. Clear skies to you.
En de code ranking aan zijn product. Offering lore, track to the character details, and enter into the world of Aether and Iron. Access in anytime at top right. Entries are unlocked. You progress through the story. Complete mission, explore the city. Look for highlighted new entries. This is me. This is Nelly. We got the Kabi. We got Mr. Black. Who's the Black Hat? We got the heights. We got the uppers. We got the lowers. Also, we got Astray Bay, the Glass Cage, the Hole, and the Well. And we also have Aether in question. But
Zio always told me to have a way out. This old greenhouse has plenty of windows that offer that very service. Would hate to break one on a quick getaway, though. I still have that new edition of BAM to read. Later. New York City's bigger than the world that holds it. A single filing cabinet couldn't contain it all, but I always found a way to keep it stocked with everything I need. I can last one more day. What would you do, Zio? Say job's over, cut the kid loose and run? Would definitely save me from a headache. Finally, the first drop of real sunshine all day. While the Joneses have their gilded wallpaper, all I have is a head full of some days. Unfortunately, dreams don't provide much of a view when your eyes are open.
A shotgun, alright, well. Alright. Let's talk to her.
The way she holds herself is too bright for my apartment, too colorful. Everything feels smaller, the space between the shrinking walls taken up by her testimony.
I've been tracking growth patterns around gravitational anomalies. The well's always been an unusual case. It goes through the occasional spike and ebb, but it's always stabilized, eventually. My colleagues and I, were supposed to meet and discuss what to do about the well, but I was late. I would have been inside already if it hadn't been for Professor Gardner. He discovered something was wrong first. He tried to get me away, and because of me,
She trembles, leaving the unspoken sound of a falling body to echo off the walls.
There was an explosion. Everything burned so fast. I wanted to help, but Professor Gardner wasn't moving. That's when I saw him. The black hat. And then he saw me. I ran as fast as I could. Didn't have time to take anything else but the notes I had on me.
That's a hell of a story. So a professional killer snuck into the Heights and blew up a building just to get his mitts on you and your research. And you have no idea why.
I truly don't. Please, you have to believe me.
Your colleagues, tell me about them.
They were brilliant scientists, Gia. All of them. And bright and hopeful. Together, we were going to discover a better world. Find the answers to...
She holds back the grief by roaming the room with her eyes, latching onto every detail and yet ignoring every bit of it.
And they were kind. Alistair, Professor Gardner, especially. He always looked out for me. Even when I first showed up. A 16-year-old with a half-packed suitcase and too many questions. He always tried to help.
Right.
Your kind have been coming down here for years. They do some tests, make a big spectacle of themselves, and conclude that it's mostly harmless. Nothing more than clouds or a bad storm.
That's the thing! It should be nothing more than a cloud or a storm. For crying out loud, it's not Jupiter's red spot. Something is causing it to persist and expand.
It was just a pause, a moment where I hold back a lifetime of cynicism and disappointment. But she hears it like I'm filling the room with air raid sirens.
You live in a flying city, Gia. A city kept alive with technology so foreign 80 years ago that we'd be like gods to our grandparents. It's solvable.
What you'll do?
You're in the lowers, as requested and paid for. What were you planning once you got here?
First, I thought I'd have to find a place to live, of course. I have some money,
The girl goes paler than the moon in a crystal bath. A moment of clarity and a possible lifetime of hopelessness.
It was in my case. All of it. I have nothing.
She looks up at me, eyes suddenly welling into baby blue pools that flood the dwindling room.
I don't have anyone I can ask for a loan. Everyone's... They're dead. All of them. He killed them. And now he's followed me here. He won't stop, will he? He's going to find me again. And I won't be able to fix the well, and...
Hey, kid. Look at me. You're smart. You'll figure something out. You just... Listen.
Alright.
I'll talk to someone who could help, but I need you to focus. Those goons stole my car and your briefcase. And right now, you might be the only real lead I have.
What can I do? I told you everything I know.
Not everything.
Ask about her traveling incognito.
I don't get it. You're from Olympus Park. You got money. And you just leave without talking to anyone?
I needed to disappear quickly. Apparently, I'm not all that good at it. I didn't have time to pack. I took the first ferry I could find. It left me in a story at bay. Fortunately, when I told a very nice officer I needed to get to the lowers, he referred me to Mr. Blanc.
Knowing Mr. Blanc, that referral didn't happen by chance. He's got eyes in every dark corner of the city. If a bird from the heights flew down on an air of mystery, he'd want to know why. He called you by your name. We're looking at someone who's done his research, or someone who's got something personal on you. Got any enemies up there?
No!
Really?
You sure? You didn't piss off some other brainiac with a better showing at the science fair?
No.
You running from family? Some bigwig who made a pass at you? Jilted husband?
I'm not. I've never been married. I don't have the time or the interest. But even if I did, I haven't had any gentleman callers, or really met any gentlemen. Aside from Professor Gardner, of course, but he doesn't count. Not in that way.
Alright.
This Professor Gardner's come up a few times. Who is he?
Oh, Professor Gardner, Alistair Gardner, was one of the first people recruited to the Helicline Institute. He's one of their spokesmen, too. He even oversaw my application. The other adjudicators were reluctant. Everyone else was so much more senior and older, too. But Alistair fought for me. He called my skills and my desire for a better world a brilliant ambition. He helped look after me during my stay at Olympus Park. It helps that he supervised the lab that I worked in.
Something doesn't add up. Most of us will never see the heights, let alone Olympus Park. How'd someone like him get inside?
I don't know. Must have broken in. Or stolen access? Disguised himself, maybe? But you can't just stroll through. I had to go through an extensive vetting process to even be allowed to visit.
So he's found you twice. Once in the heights, and then again after hiding with Mr. Blanc. He'll probably track you down here, too.
You think?
She starts to retreat back into her shell. Damn it. I was just getting somewhere. If I'm going to get anything useful out of this, I gotta give her something to latch onto. Hey, look at me. This chump isn't getting away with this. I'm going to take care of him. Going to get my car and your briefcase back.
Really?
It's a matter of personal and professional pride. I don't like when people mess with what's mine. Just stay here and don't touch anything. I'll be back soon.
Alright.
Wait! I'm going with you.
Alright, explain her why she can.
Absolutely not.
Before you finish, I can promise I'm not a burden. In fact, I'm quite the asset. You'll be hard-pressed to find anyone who knows more about aethonics than me.
Sure, kid, that's all well and good, but...
And this man who stole your car and my research, he's after me, correct? So he'll be looking for me. And as you've pointed out, he'll probably find me.
And what? I should use you as bait? You got a death wish or something?
You're not planning on dying, are you? Seems to me I'm safest with you. And you have a better shot at getting what you want with me around.
She has me there. Besides, if this tracker of hers was any good, the last thing I want is him finding this small corner of the world. Okay, but first I need to see a gal about a car. Until I'm back, stay put. Cress is already gonna be in a bad enough mood when she hears about the car. She doesn't need me ambushing her with this bundle of trouble too. Cress Carter is the only person in the hole who could sell me something with 4 repulsors and a steering wheel. Only one issue. I'm broke. Fortunately, I have something more valuable to her than a wad of cash. If there's anything that can soften bad news and a steep ask from Cress, it's a fresh record with a smooth baritone. I second-guess leaving the girl idle in my room. She's the curious kind that could find trouble with her eyes closed and feet tied. I don't live like royalty, but I got a few shabby creature comforts around. Maybe it's enough to keep the girl's hands busy. Nurse on this a while, kid. It'll take your mind off things.
I think No, no, thank you.
You smoke?
Certainly not.
Alright.
Try one of these. Cloud Captain never fails to cheer me up.
Oh, thanks, Gia.
She starts to flip through the pages as I leave, her eyes landing longer on the page with Cloud Captain's devilish smile.
Okay, give me a sec. Marker.